Hello everyone, this is Alejandra Gomez and I am here. I know it's a Friday. I usually do these during the Thursday. However, I had a work commitment yesterday and so I couldn't do it. But and then of course I had an issue and I thought I posted on my Facebook page and then realized that I forgot to click on the last button or something. So you can tell I'm not that technology savvy. But anyway, so I am doing it today and we're going to be using the magical, where am I here? The magical day, trying to hear not to make a mess, which is this one. And particularly I want to be using the unicorn with this sentiment. Hey, hola mama. And so anyway, basically it's going to be mainly the backgrounds that I'm going to be showing you how to do different backgrounds to use this one. And again, I'm just going to be using this little guy with the hope your day is magical and maybe another sentiment as well. So for the first card, I have a piece of, and I'm going to be doing this one because I think this is going to be the one that takes the most of the time. But I have a piece of the watercolor paper. And this one is, I believe, 3 3/4. Yeah, 3 3/4 by 5. Yes. And I have one of the returning colors, Coastal Cabana, and this one is 5 1/2 by 4. This one is gonna come back in, oh, I don't know what happened, in June, but I still have some of it, so I decided to use some of it because I love it. And then I have my Whisper White card base, and this one is 5 1/2 by, oh, what is this? By 8 1/2. So for this one, I'm going to be using the Coastal Cabana and the Bermuda Bay. And again, this is just to do one of those backgrounds that I think they're easy. And so you just need your aqua painter, and you're just gonna, I don't know if you have ever seen them, but this one have water, and so you're gonna just go and squish and make sure you have enough water. So in this case, I'm just putting water, whatever I feel I'm gonna be putting the what is this? My background. So I'm just trying to put water, and of course now this thing, I don't know if you can see it, there's some water there. And then of course I'm going to be getting some of the color here. And this is the other thing, you want to have like a little pool of water. So for whatever reason this is not really getting water, so let me get a little bit of this. Okay, because I need to have pools of water here, and of course it's not making it, so let me just do this for a second. I'm going to put a little bit of the water in my, I don't need a lot, but I pretty much just unscrew this thing and do it that way because this is going to take forever. But anyway, you just need to get water on your color, and you start playing with it. And I usually start light and then add more color, because honestly, well, with the watercolor paper you can get then only water and kind of pull some of the color, but I always try to go with the lighter color first and then add the darker. Now I have the Bermuda Bay, and I'm just gonna take some of the water that I already have here, and then, because again, you just want to get some of that on this one, and I think I'm getting the same issue. This is the part that is kind of crazy whenever you go live. When things are not quite working the way you want it, so it gets a little bit frustrating for me. But anyway, so I just did the same. I put a little bit of water on this one, as you can see, And this is Bermuda Bay. And I'm just gonna go ahead and do the same thing. And I have a piece of, kind of like a napkin, if you will. Because you just want to get a little bit of these. You get a darker color here. And go from there. And I'm getting all really quiet, but you get what I'm doing, right? So anyway, now the trick here is that we're gonna let it dry for a second, and then you'll see the next step here. So just for me to make this process a little bit faster, I have here my heat gun, because I really want it to be dry pretty soon. Or pretty quick, I could say. And it's too loud, I know. But anyway, the next thing is, this one is kind of clean, and I'm going to put a little bit more of water on the cleaner, just because I want a little bit of the water. And if you see, I have a little bit of the water, and this one is kind of clean. And then I'm just going to splash a little bit, and it should be just droplets of water. But then I'm just gonna take my napkin and kind of take it away. And I don't know if you can really see it, but when you take it, it kind of removes some of the color, so it makes the background kind of like splashy. You see that? And then I'm going to take some of the darker color too. And I think I'm going to leave it at that point. Because I just want those little splashes there. So let me just close this because I don't want any of this color on my... So, and then go ahead and hit it again. Alright, so, I don't know if you can see it now, but you had a little bit of those splashes with the water, and then the little ones with the darker color, which was the Bermuda Bay on that one. So I'm going to go ahead and glue this one for right now here. And let me just close this one. And again, I'm starting with the one that's going to take the most of time. You know, I'm trying to do quick and simple, and I think this one is not as quick. So this is why I started with that one. But anyway, so I'm going to go ahead and every time you do these, you're going to get a different background for sure. Now for this one, let me just go ahead and fold this in half. And we're going to go ahead and glue this one here as well. That way we are ready. The next thing is stamping the unicorn and coloring and embellishing. But the key thing on this one is just, I wanted to show you how to do those backgrounds in. As you can see, they're not complicated. They're really easy. And I always love how they all look. And every single time you make it, it's going to be different. That's the other part. So I have a piece of Whisper White. And I'm going to be using... Where's my stamps? Yeah, here. I'm going to be using the Memento. I should probably do it this other way because then I can see it. And I know I'm going to be doing 3 cards, so I'm just going to go ahead and ink all 3 of them, and then I'm going to die cut it. And for this time, I'll die cut everything else except this because I have to stamp first and then die cut it. So bear it with me. There's going to be 3 unicorns. And like I said, this is like the more time consuming. Hello, Denise. Oh, you're so nice. Thank you. You're so sweet. So anyway, so I have these, and then I have my big shot here, and you can see it's well locked. Just gonna go ahead and line up these. Get the, and I'm using the coordinating framelits that, and this is a Magical Mates. And of course, when you get them together, you get the 10% discount. And I cannot believe it, but these are on the retiring list. So, and to be honest, I didn't check if they're still available, but hopefully they still are. I know that the stamp set, they are, Stampin' Up! Telling us that they are guaranteeing, oh my goodness, the stamp set until May 25, and then from there, it's just while supply lasts. So if you like this one, don't let it go. I think it's really great for like little kids cards. And I have been seeing a lot of cards on Pinterest. Actually, I think all of the cards that I'm making today, somehow I got the inspiration from Pinterest. Hello, Chili. So I think this one is great. Oh my goodness. And one more time and then we're done. I promise you. For the cutting. I tried to die cut as much as I can because I think it takes time doing it live. So anyway. But this time I really couldn't do it because I had to stamp it before. Alright, so. And you can tell my big shot is well locked. I think it's time for me to even change the pads, but anyway. I tried to just change them. And the funny thing is I already have the replacement, but I feel bad using new until I completely cannot use the next one. So I don't know if you're the same, but I tend to be that way. Now I had thought about using this as my, let's just see how this goes. I'm going to take the archival, let me just see how these look. So I want it really black. I think. Hello, Fran. Alright, so I probably will be doing, well, let's just see how that goes. I want to have this, yes, and let's put this one, and for this one, I have the, oh, do I have double of those? Oh. I have the blends. So I'm going to be coloring here a little bit of, well, you know what? I think I'm just going to go with this one and then the pool party. Let's just see. Where's my little thing? I think I had somewhere here I had a little sketchbook. Anyway, so I had the colors. But anyway, I'll go with, well, I don't know. I'll probably will go first with the orange And then I'm going to be going, and I shouldn't have started with that, but anyway, we'll see how that goes. Anyway, we'll just see. And at this point, I'm just putting the colors, whatever, because I don't think they're going in any order. There is raspberry, and then I have the cherry cobbler, and I'm using on this one's mainly the light side, the light shade of this. So I know this is taking a little bit more than what I wanted, but okay, just bear with me. And on this one, I think I'm just gonna go the other way. Should have gone this. So it's just lighter shade. All right, and then I'm gonna do this. So yeah, I'm just gonna have this one more, and I think I'm gonna do this section in this color, and then I have here more. I usually, what is this, the dark? I'm just gonna put a little bit of the cheeks here too. I feel like it needs something, and maybe so this is the pink palette, and then maybe of course I'll do a little bit of the, like some of the color here. Yeah. And then there. All right, so I will just do that. I don't think I need more. And then of course, I'm gonna be using the, I think I had another one yet. The Wink of the Stella. I think I'm just gonna put a little bit in this section and maybe the hair, don't you think? That way it's like a magical creature, I think. And I'll do a little of that. So I don't know if you can see it, but here's how it looks. So this one will go like so. So at this point, I'm gonna go ahead and do the flag. Right here. I'm gonna go ahead and, yes, and see, I have here that cut also some of the clouds, you know. So I think this will be really nice as well if we have put them somewhere there. Yeah, I think that will make it better. And these clouds are from the Up and Away thing. Look, the one that has the balloon. Or the hot air balloons. So I think that's how I'm gonna do it. So let's just, I'm gonna have this one flat. And then I'm gonna put this one on dimensionals. Oh, it's getting hot. My goodness. So I'm gonna go ahead and put 2 of these, I think. And then I'm gonna be putting let's just see how that I want this one. I think like so. And so I want to put this one some dimension also as well. And I know I have the little dimensionals as well somewhere here. Give me a second. You know me by now, I'm always losing those, but anyway, so I have here some of these. So put one of this there. So I think I'll have to be like so. Let's just go ahead and put it that way I can see the magical thing, and then yes, this looks really nice. I like that. Okay. And so then I'll put like this one here. And so this one will be another of those small. Okay. Oh my goodness. All right. So here is number 1. Hope you like it. And like I said, the background, super easy. This is with the watercolor paper. So this is the first one. We'll go for the next one. So for this card, I have the same deal here. I don't remember what was that for. Anyway. So I have already that cut the clouds. Then I have a piece of the, this one is 5.5 by 8.5. Then I have a piece of 4 by 5 1/4. This one is 3 3/4 by 5, and I had already die cut the heart from this, and this is just a piece. It really doesn't matter the measurement. I'll tell you what it is, but really what you're trying to do here is to hide this section, right? And this one is, let me just see, I believe it's 4 by 3, yeah, 3.5 by 3 3/4. So we're gonna go and use, so this is another way to do background, and so we'll see how this one goes. But the main thing on this one is so we're gonna use a pencil, and really lightly you're gonna do a line. Just make sure it's really light. You just want to know where you're gonna be coloring. Okay, and then like in this case, I think I went over a little bit, so just erase that. So you can tell here I have the lines, but you can hardly see it because we're gonna be coloring on this one. And so for this, I'm gonna go start with what is this? The blend, and this is the pool party. So I'm just gonna go like so, and hopefully I had enough space here. And then I'm just gonna go color by color. And I'm gonna try to go more than that line, right? Because I wanna make sure that it's all covered. And then when I am crossing, I'm gonna also kind of blend a little bit. Now, not everything will be able to blend, of course, because the colors are like this one, for instance, right? I'm going from green to the yellow, so you can see the difference, and it's still fine. Then I'm gonna go with the pumpkin pie, and I'm gonna go a little bit over. Now, for those sections where I feel like now I'm losing my yellow, then I'm gonna go back with the yellow and try to recover some of that. Then I'm gonna go with the, what is this color? I think it's the Calypso Coral. Yes. And because this line looks a lot, I'm just gonna try to make it clearer. Then I'm going to be going with the Sherry Cobbler. And maybe go back a little bit with the Calypso. And then finally, I'm going to go with the Rich Raspberry. And again, I'm using the colors that are the lighter shade. And on this one, I might go a little bit over from that red. And the same thing here. Alright, so this is how it looks. And you saw it's really simple, and I just tried to go a little bit over like this one looks. So, and I think I'm losing, right, just that I have a little bit of brighter colors. There we go. So this is how it looks. Okay, now the key thing will be to line up this one, and then you can tell that you have a nice colors. I probably would like it more like so. See that? So I'm gonna go ahead. Well, before I do that, I'm gonna go ahead and put my Hope Your Day is Magical, because I still want that. Oh, well, I really wanted to have the other one, but okay, that's fine. This will do. And I'm just going to do it in the center. Okay. I'm going to close these. And then I can go ahead and glue these two. Okay. So I'm going to just put a little bit of the fast fuse for right now, just so that I can tell where I want it. And I really want that purple to show. There we go. So you can see it there. And now we're gonna just assemble the whole thing. So for these, I'm gonna go ahead and put it like so. Yeah, so like it that way. So let me just get the card base. So as usual, you know, fold it in half. Okay, yes. So let's just glue this one. And by the way, I always forget to say that, but I do have an ordering a special. So everyone placing an online order during April using this hostess code, get the card kit in the mail to make 4 cards, and 3 of those cards are going to be this one because I'm using the same stamp set and it's just for background. So I'll be sending you these 3 plus 1, everything for you to make them. So, but you have to use that hostess code. So anyway, so here it is. All right, and like I mentioned, I had already, I'm gonna have this one here, and then where is the unicorn? So we're gonna do the same deal as with the other one, and you know what, I probably should color both at the same time, because it's the same deal. And we have one last card, and it's gonna be pretty much the same thing. Let me get this one here so I know what I'm doing. I think I like how it looked the other one, so I'm just gonna follow the same sequence. Oh, so I'm just gonna go ahead and do that, and do that one, and I think I did this one. So this part takes a little bit of time because I'm changing so many colors, but I think it looks really nice with all the colors, honestly. I saw some others that only have like the hair in one color, and they look nice, but I really think that the unicorns in multiple colors look even nicer, don't you think? So I'm doing this one. So I'm gonna be doing the same thing here. And the same thing here. Okay, and then I'm gonna be doing the green. So, Olive Garden. And I don't know if I said this before, but on the new catalog, Stampin' Up! Is releasing even more colors on the blends. And honestly, I think that I use more and more of the blends nowadays. I think that's like my favorite thing to use for coloring. Because, I mean, honestly, I like that you don't see the strokes that you make when you're coloring. So I really love that from this. Oh, this one. And then this one. So yeah, love them. I'm gonna go ahead and do this one. And for the tail is pretty much these two. And then I'll do this one. The same for this one. Okay, and I get always too quiet when I'm coloring. Alright, so let's just do this section. And the hair here. And I think it's this one. The one from dark. The glitter on this section, and this one I went from going first with this. Alright. And then the Calypso Coral. And that's the last of the hair. I think that's the area that is taking more time, but I feel like it looks really gorgeous. Okay, so here's one. And then this one. Alright, so now it's just a matter of cheeks. Because I almost always put cheeks on my critters. And this shouldn't be the exception. And then a little bit of the line out of the... Oh, no, this one I'll do a little bit of the ear. Then here. And then here. Then I have here. There. Here. The same thing here. Okay. A little bit of the ear. And there we go. And of course, Wink of Stella, because really, you want it to be shining. I love how the shimmery from the Wink of Stella, how it looks. Oh, and the horn. Of course, don't forget that. Okay. All right. So now we have them both. And I'm going to be using this one here. So I feel like this one could go like so. And I can have this one here and this one there. What do you think, right? Like I said, I pretty much took all the inspiration from Pinterest. There's so many gorgeous cards in Pinterest with this set. Honestly. I'm going to put it like so because I want that blue to still show. I'm gonna put one here. And the paper that I'm using, the glimmer paper that I'm using, is from the Medicine Magic glimmer paper, and it's the one that comes in 3 colors. So really great because you get a good options of colors there. And then I'm gonna be using another of these little ones for that. This one, Dolly, this one is a hostess cut. So if you go to my online store, so you can go to creatingwithali.com, and then on all my posts I have the link to my online store. If you order anything you want, you can order this stamp set, since this is what you're going to be using for the card kit. If you order that one using this hostess code, then I'll send the card kit to make the cards to you. So in this case, it will be this one, that one, the next one that we're going to be doing, and one more. And I'll send the instructions and pictures of it so that you can follow and do it. So that's what the hostess is. So let me know if you have any questions, Dolly. I didn't see your question until just now. So now I'm going to be putting dimensionals as well on this. Alright, and so I'm going to have it like so. So what do you think, huh? I think this one is really cute, don't you think? And like I said, it's pretty much the same type of deal. It's just different backgrounds. I just wanted to show different backgrounds. The next one is the super easy one. And for this one, I'm using Coastal Cabana as the card base. And I'm going to be folding it in half. And this one is also 5.5 by 8.5. And I'm using the Coordinating Design Series paper. And this one is, I believe, 4 1/4 by 3 1/4. And then this one is 4.5 by 3.5. I want it to be a little bit bigger because I wanted to do, I wanted to have like so, right? So I wanted to show more of those. So I figured this needed to be bigger, or larger, I should say. Okay. And so I'm going to be putting this one like so. Then I'm going to be having this one like so. And you can see it's kind of opposite, but I want to have those clouds. And then I already die cut the stitch shaped framelits, and I used the second to the largest and Daffodil Delight. So this one will go like so. And you saw me coloring now the unicorn, so we're just gonna put it somewhere like this. I'm gonna put this one like so here. So let's just use some, well, let's just wait, because I think that, like I said, I cut a lot of these little clouds, and I don't know if I still want it, but I'm sure I'll probably like a little one, you know? I think the little ones will look really cute. Yes, I think I'll go with the, since there's so many here, I think I'm gonna go with the little one. Yes, like so. Okay, so I'm gonna be popping up these ones too with dimensionals. And before I do that, let me just do this, the stamping. Now for this one, I wanted to say something about birthday. And so I'm actually using the Let's Celebrate Your Day. So you can use any other sentiment that you have. I just wanted to have more, like a different one. So, all right, just pressing hard. Oh my goodness, what did I do here? Sounds like I was off. So I'm gonna do it again. Oh my goodness, yes, absolutely. I think it will be great. And honestly, I mean, this set is gorgeous. Yes, use these things. Yeah, I'm so sorry to hear about that. Oh my goodness, yeah. PM me her address and I'll send one of these to her. Just wishing her a soon recovery. So I would love to send that little girl. So PM me your address and I'll put in the mail one of my cards as well so that she gets more. Thank you, Dion. That will be... So I'm going to be using this one here. And as usual, I'm going to go ahead and put... Thank you, yes. I have a little one of 2-year-olds and it breaks my heart when I hear they're sick. So, absolutely. So I'm going to go ahead and put this one. And so this one will go like so here. This is why I didn't glue the other one. So I'm going to go ahead and put it like so. Then for this little one, I'll put okay. And I'll do this. And then, of course, the unicorn as well. So, yeah. Alright. So we're going to have it like so. So what do you think, huh? It looks happy, don't you think? So here are the 3 cards. And like I said, there will be a 4th one. I just didn't want to take whatever. So it will be these 3 on the card kit plus 1. And so hope you have liked them. Like I said, all of them came from Pinterest because I wanted to use the unicorn so badly, and I wanted to do backgrounds, and I thought that all the ideas were great. So anyway, if you have any questions, let me know. Again, I'll be putting all this information as well on my blog and creatingwithali.com. If you like this, just share the video. I would really appreciate it. So thank you so much, and we'll see you next week on my regular schedule on Thursday at 7 p.m. Central Time. So thank you. Bye.